for that little guy to navigate his way into the stadium as the Yes Network presents New York Yankees baseball. It's the Yankees against the Blue Jays in the middle game of a 3-game set. Leading off, Eric Sogard hitting .297 on the season. Behind him is Freddie Galvis, then Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Kevin Biggio, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Some veteran left-hander Jay Happ in the middle of his warm-up tosses. His 18th start, 7-4. The ERA inflated at 5.02. It just seemed like it was automatic. Run the fastball in on the righties.
Roll to Torres, and Sogard is retired, one away. Grounded to the left side. LeMahieu cuts it off. And 2 quick ground ball outs for Jay Happ. Let's take a look. Happ quickly ahead 0-2. And working very swiftly here. And he gets Gurriel on 3 pitches. A 10-pitch 1-2-3 first for Jay Happ. This is DJ LeMahieu leading off. Aaron Judge in the 2-hole. Luke Voigt back in the lineup. And right back hitting third. Gary Sanchez cleaning up. Edwin Encarnacion broke out a little bit last night.
Left-hander Clayton Richard, who just finished up his warm-up tosses, be his 10th start, 1-5, the ERA over 6.
Nolan Arenado and the Rockies next weekend here. As LeMahieu lines that into right field and backing up to make the catch. That's it hard and through into left field. A base hit for Aaron Judge.
Rehab assignment is kind of right back in the middle of the lineup.
Popped up. Right field. Sogard makes the catch for the second out. The 0-2 inside, and that hits Sanchez. So Gary Sanchez gives a little look and is going to make his way out to first. Encarnacion chops that to third. Drury goes to second for the force, and that will end the inning. The Yankees put 2 on, do not score at the end of 1. No score in the Bronx. Maybe a little divine intervention there as Happ K's Biggio. Let's take a look at some of the. On one hop, diving stop by Gregorius, but it pops out of his glove. And first hit of the game for Toronto is an infield single for Randall Grichuk.
The one that just feels good, right?
I think that's what we got to the bottom of.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. Tellez is down on strikes. Third strikeout for Jay Happ. He works around the 2-out single.
Is that an ant?
Yeah. It looks like an ant. I'm not sure why either, as Gregorius grounds a single through the right side to lead off the second. You know, the broccoli was for Green. Jared Hicks batting from the right side against the lefty Richard. And Gregorius is out. He is picked off by Richard. Didi Gregorius picked off by Clayton Richard.
See him taking his lead here, not going anywhere, and he just gets caught flat-footed. Wow. Don't let him dictate the pace.
Swing and a miss. Torres down on strikes, and after the leadoff single from Gregorius, Richard ends up facing the minimum in the second. No score after 2.
Not only following a game plan, but paying attention to swings.
And there you go. Got Drury to chase it down and away. 1 out. Or did you just generally take a cautious approach as that's grounded, snared by LeMahieu? Nice play by the third baseman for the second out.
This guy does it all. Doesn't matter where he's playing in the field. The hot corner is all about the reactions, and he gets a great first step going to his left.
That's ripped to right field, a base hit. Judge playing it off the wall. Sogard going into second, and he is there with a 2-out double. Poked into right field, right to Judge. He's there, inning over. Happ through 3 scoreless. We go to the bottom of the third. No score in the Bronx. Creating a little mystery here, going to the bullpen after Clayton Richard had worked 2 shutout innings. They'll call on Nick Kingham, a third of an inning back on June 26th. Gardner lofts that in the air to left center. Over the center fielder Grichuk. He will make the catch right behind Gurriel for the first out of the inning. He smokes that through a vacated right side. And Aaron Judge is 2 for 2 with 2 rocket singles. 3-1. Outside, and Voit, ever patient, earns a walk. Sanchez smokes it right to third. Drury makes the catch and ends the inning. So the Yankees threaten but do not score at the end of 3. Blue Jays nothing and the Yanks nothing. And Biggio works a walk. First walk issued by J. Happ. You'd think this roster's just too young for that, but you got to trust us on trivia. Happ thought about second and then wisely decided to go to first instead to make sure he got the out. 2 down.
Change it now. There's all different combinations.
Swing and a miss. Happ gets Grichuk to end the top of the 4th. So the Blue Jays with a runner in scoring position, but they do not push it across.
Some questions about his defense at third base.
Gregorius goes down on strikes. You know what's interesting? Hicks goes around, and that ends the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Kingham. He's been good through 2. We go to the 5th, no score. Yelich, Cody Bellinger, Mike Trout, and Josh Bell. As that's lined into center field, a base hit for Brandon Drury. Setting up inside this time. The payoff. Fly ball into left center. Gardner looking at Hicks, and it's going to be Hicks who makes the catch for the second out. Sogard pops it up. Wingardium Leviosa. Gregorius makes the catch for the final out of the 5th. Don't worry, John, I'll explain in the break. Swing and a miss. Torres down on strikes.
Those guys are just constantly grinding. As Gardner smokes that into right field, a base hit. A 1-out single for Brett Gardner. The 1-2. LeMahieu powers that in the air deep to left. Gurriel Jr. on the track has room and makes the catch for the second out. Joe Biagini comes in for Toronto. Remember, this is the one part of the Blue Jays that has performed better. And Judge smokes another single, this one to right. Gardner's going to hang at second. It was hit too hard. And Aaron Judge is 3 for 3 with 3 rocket singles, 2 of them to the right side. Another 3-2. In the dirt, it kicks away from Mahle. Gardner thought about trying to head home, but the ball caromed into the dugout. And so Voit walks, the bases are loaded, and Sanchez is coming up. The 0-1. Sanchez lines it into center field. Coming on, Grichuk dives, and he makes the play. Outstanding catch by Randall Grichuk to rob Gary Sanchez of a 2-run single. Grichuk able to haul it in for the final out of the 5th. This game remains scoreless.
That's hit hard and through a vacated right side. A base hit for Gurriel. 4th hit of the game for Toronto. And a 1-out base runner. The 0-1. Fought off into shallow left. Long run for Gregorius. He can't get there. And it drops in front of Gardner for a bloop single for Biggio. And Adam Ottavino on. His first appearance of the second half. The 1-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on a slider on the inside corner. 2 down. Runners go. Pitch. Low. Throw down. Scooped up by Torres. And it's a good thing he did, because if that gets into center field, a run scores. So a double steal for Toronto. A 1-1. Looped in the air over second. Torres can't get to it. Judge will field it on a hop, but that will score 2. A bloop single for Randall Grichuk, and the Blue Jays take a 2-0 lead.
Well, a bad luck inning here in the 6th. Biggio had a bloop base hit, and now Grichuk the same thing.
The 2-1. Grounded to the right side. LeMahieu makes the play, and that ends the inning, but not before the Blue Jays break through a 2-out RBI bloop from Randall Grichuk. Yankees trail 2-0. Over to Tim Meza, the left-handed reliever. Will deal to... That one's grounded to second. Biggio throws out Gregorius, 2 away. Hicks hits that in the air to right center. Grichuk back just in front of the track, makes the catch for the final out of an 8-pitch 1-2-3 bottom of the 6th. Cortez has played a key role for the Yankees this season. That's punched in the air to right. Judge over a few steps. 1 away. Swing and a miss. An 8-pitch 1-2-3 inning for Nestor Cortez Jr. We're going to keep things right here. Gardner lines it into left field, a base hit as he wins the battle against Meza.
The 9th pitch of the at-bat, finally Brett Gardner able to square up a fastball. Let's see if that at-bat gets the Yankees going here in the 7th.
The new pitcher for Toronto is David Phelps, a former Yankee. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. LeMahieu down on strikes, and Phelps snatching at it, fired up after that K. The 3-2. Got him looking. Phelps fired up. Judge not happy as he goes down on strikes to end the 7th. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Gurriel is down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 1-2, sidearm delivery, and Biggio is down swinging, 2 away. To try and get the final out of this top of the 8th inning, he'll face Vlad Guerrero Jr. That's bounced through the right side, a base hit for Guerrero Jr. Just exploited an open hole. And 1st and 2nd with 2 out. 1-1. Grounded to short. Gregorius will go the short way and end the inning as Britton strands 2. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 2-0 Toronto. Looks to give the Yankees a leadoff runner. Strike 3, Voit down looking. Here's the payoff. Sanchez grounds it to 3rd. Fielded by Drury. The throw across is up the line, and Sanchez is safe. Tellez is saying, I tagged him on the way by. And now the umpires confer and call Sanchez out. And called on Daniel Hudson. He's had a very nice year. The 1-2. Ooh. Oh, that's a tough spot to get hit.
Oh, watch Hudson this at bat, and he slings it up there pretty good.
Another 2-2. Gregorius pops it up. Shallow center. Grichuk running in. Makes the catch to end the inning. The Yankees shut out through 8. We go to the 9th. Blue Jays 2, Bombers nothing. David Hale comes in for the Bombers. In the 171 game scoring streak that the Yankees are on as a team, that's punched the other way. That'll be a fair ball. Gardner getting to it off the wall. Tellez going for 2nd. Now he's going to turn back to 1st. Gregorius' throw in time to nail him for the out.
It gets Tellez back at 1st. He might have came around the tag.
Yeah. The question is, did Voit scrape him when he first put the glove down? Diving back to the bag, looks like a nifty swim move might have gotten him in there. And it did. Ottavino gave up a bloop 2-run single in the 6th. With Happ's runners on, and that's a pickoff. Hernandez is tagged out by Voit as Hale picks him off.
Not going anywhere.
You don't return it. Pitch out. Sanchez doesn't see it, and Hernandez goes to second. The 2-2. Grounded to the right side. Torres gloves it and tosses to first. 2 down as Hernandez moves on to third. The 2-2 looped in the air to left. Gardner is there, and Hale is out of the inning. We'll see if the Yankees can rally down 2-0 with Hicks, Glaber, and Gardner coming up. The 3-1 pitch is high, ball 4, and the tying run will come to the plate. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air to center field. Hernandez started back, now comes in. 1 out.
The 3-1 to Gardner. Hit in the air to right field. Grichuk over. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he smokes that up the middle, a base hit. Hicks will stay at second. LeMahieu keeps this game alive and gives Aaron Judge a chance as he strolls to the plate as the winning run. Pitch to Judge. Grounded hard and fair inside third, off the glove. Rounded third and scoring is Hicks. Stopping at third is LeMahieu. It's an RBI single for Aaron Judge as Drury could not field it, and the Yankees are alive. It's a 2-1 game. Well, obviously with Aaron Judge up there, a couple of runners on, you're thinking about the 3-2 to Voit. Got him looking. Voit thought it was ball 4, but he is down on strikes, and this game is over. Let's take a look at that pitch, John. Again, it was another fastball, this time on a 3-2 count. Top of the zone inside. You see Maile kind of brings it back. That's a strike.